Test, test. Hi. Oh yeah.
Sorry
no
it's late on a Friday.
Oh no, it's no problem. Yeah, I usually stay till 6 anyways.
Welcome everyone. It's a really great day. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Chip Rarig. I'm the city administrator. For those of you who do know me, I'm still Chip Rarig, your city administrator. And I take these situations very seriously. So most of you know I don't typically get nervous speaking, but this is really important, and I'm grateful that you could all be here. So thank you for attending. It's really an auspicious occasion. A couple of quick introductions. They're not going to speak, but Mayor Byrne, our mayor, is in the back. Thank you, Mayor Byrne. Councilmember Booter is in front here. Councilmember Jeff Barron is in the back. And then in front of Mr. Barron are two former council members, Councilmember Richards, who recently left the dais, and Councilmember Carolyn Hardy next to him. So thank you for your service. Thank you so much. To Chief Tomasi and Marissa. Marissa Bermudez is our HR director. Thank you for finding the commander. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful to you. And thank you. To the we have got some of my executive team, our executive team in the audience here. My usual charge to you is please work with the commander on understanding the sometimes unique attributes of the village. We don't call them quirky. Please don't call them quirky. And to the POA, we've got some representatives, some other officers here from our own force. And thank you for all the officers who come from neighboring agencies. It really is, it is a family, and we're grateful that you're here. Chief Hobart from Monterey, and lives in Pacific Grove, my police chief. And so thank you, Chief, and everyone else who got to make it here. To the POA, please spend some time working and educating the commander about the community, our nature of community policing in the village, and please be patient. He's going to be a lot quicker than I certainly was coming to the village. And then I charge the village really with being patient with the commander as he grows and learns his role within the community. So thank you for that. Plato, who was a Greek philosopher, Chief, he described the watchmen of his time this way. He said, "It does not matter if the cobblers and the masons fail to do their jobs well, but if the guardians fail, the democracy will crumble." So, part of the reason that Carmel-by-the-Sea is so safe is because of the guardians. It's because of the brave men and women in blue, just like you, Commander, and the broader team that you're part of that take care and steward the village. We have another luminary quote here, which is Stan Lee, who tells a young Peter Parker, Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility, and we are certainly entrusting you with that responsibility. I'm so proud that you're joining our team. I'm honored that you've chosen us as the next step in your professional public safety career, and again, we're grateful to entrust you with the safety and security of the village, as it likely represents one of the highest compliments in public service a city can afford. I encourage you to rely on your colleagues, rely on your staff, rely on the city family, and know that I will do everything in my power to ensure that you go home safely every night. And I just encourage you to remain humble and strong and help us solve problems. To your family, again, I don't wear Kevlar, but I will work my hardest to ensure that your husband and father get home safely every night. There are some natural sacrifices with public safety, odd hours sometimes, running toward danger instead of away from it, as most people do, weekends and evenings. So again, I give you my word that I'll do my best to make sure he gets home safely. So I think that kind of sums up my comments. And again, I'm very grateful that you're here. So really on behalf of the mayor and council and members of the village and the executive team and the entire staff, welcome to the village, and thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you, Chip. And thank you. You already covered all my thank yous for everyone who's here. One of the things I want to let you know is we do have a lot of the members of the two panels we put together for the interview process for the commander, our citizen panel and then our police panel. So thank you for being here. We're going to do two things today. We will accomplish two things. We have two swear-ins we're actually doing, and I'm going to take care of the commander after our first swear-in. And this young man's been waiting a couple months for this. We hired Nathaniel. Come on up. Nathan. Sorry, I said Nathaniel. Nathan Seaback. A few months ago, and we haven't had a chance to do his swear-in. And we're blessed to have an opportunity to do this with your mom here. His mom, Holly's here from Delaware, correct? And your wife, Emily's here as well. So we're going to do a quick oath of office, get you sworn in. But Nathan has been with us. He's a dispatcher for us. And there's one job I said I could never do, and that's dispatch. I'm much better confronting things face-to-face and solving problems. A dispatcher's job is to listen on the phone, try to figure out what somebody's screaming at them. sort that all out, and then get that information out to the police officers so they can actually handle the situation. It's very difficult to multitask and do all that, and Nathan has proved himself very competent in doing this. He learned the process, he learned our dispatching process so quickly. I haven't seen anything like it since I've been in law enforcement. Very intelligent, comes to us after serving 4 years in the US Army, so he's a fellow Army veteran as myself, 2016 to 2020. Currently still in the reserves, has 17 and a half years in, no, probably 18 and a half now. 18. Yeah, 18. But he's fluent in French and, if I'm correct, Arabic. So that's an added bonus when you call in. So his hobby is flying, and you're getting your pilot's license. So he does that on his days off. So if you need a flight anywhere, call Nathan. So we'll go ahead and get you sworn in. But again, thank you and welcome to the team.
Thanks, Chief.
All right.
So have you hold this in your left hand.
All right.
And then move over here a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
All right.
just raise your right hand
Okay.
and just repeat after me.
Okay.
I, Nathan Seebeck,
I, Nathan Seebach,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will
and that I will
well and faithfully
well and faithfully
discharge the duties
upon which
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
Now it's official. So our commander, this has been a year-long search. One of my first missions when I came back in December of 2023 was to find a second in command. And I know I'm speaking with a bunch of chiefs in the room. There's probably no more important position than a strong second by your side who can run the department when you're not there, who can help you and shares the same ideas, but also challenges you. This was a long, long process, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we have found our person. He went through the panel. He went through the citizens panel and a police panel of our local agencies, and he was number one in both panels. And it's not just his experience after spending 29 years at the San Jose Police Department that makes him a top candidate here. What makes him a top candidate is exactly what I asked our panel to look for. I said, I want you to look for a future leader who could run this department. I want you to find me somebody who can be a community-minded officer, who can get out and solve community problems, meet with the community, and has that community connection. That's what I'm looking for. And I have, without a doubt, they found the right person. You find the right person when you do the background on them. And you start hearing comments, people calling in and going, oh my goodness, you got Todd Traer? I wish he was here. My mom. It was your mom. Could you stop calling me mom, please? But not only department members saying that, but actual community members in San Jose. Todd ran a division, rose to the ranks as captain, served as deputy chief for San Jose Police Department, and was assigned to a division. Was it 350,000 people?
320.
And had a connection with every single one of them?
I knew them all.
Knew them all. A lot of them reached out and said, you're so lucky to be getting him. They miss him already. So he retired from San Jose and he's coming here. And I could not be happier to have him here. In fact, I was so excited on Monday that he was here, I got right to work, didn't we? Tours, equipment, qualifying on the range. About 3 o'clock, Todd goes, "Hey, can I buy you lunch?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. We got a lot to accomplish." At 3:30, I realized we didn't even have lunch, so I felt really bad. But that's how excited I am to have him here, and so happy you're joining us. And this is a proud day for us, so come on up and get sworn in.
So I can hold this.
Okay.
So just repeat after me. I, Todd Traer,
I, Todd Traer,
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will
well and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations.
Thanks, Nova. I got to read the fine print here.
I was so happy on Tuesday after I didn't feed him lunch that he came back. All right, now you get your badge pinned and your rank. Who's going to do it?
I think my wife and my kids, if they can come up, in case she drops it.
This is your wife, Amy.
Yeah, this is my wife, Amy. This is my son, Nate, and his twin sister, Audrey. They are not identical twins. Everyone asks. And today is special because it's our last day before they go back to college.
It's only a coincidence, but my wife is also named Amy, and I have a twin sister named Audrey, so we thought that was quite interesting.
All right.
Pictures.
Thank you. And then I'm going to have you guys hand each one of these, just so you can hand them to me.
We've done this before.
And for the record, Chief Tomasi gave me his. I have to give him back. Thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.
Can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
I normally would sing a Justin Bieber song right now, but first of all, thank you. I was going to go through and say thank you to each and every one of you, but there's a lot more people here than I expected. So thank you to the council for empowering the city administrator Rehrig, and the team for getting me here. And Marissa, I know you're here. Thank you for putting up with my paperwork. It's significant. It's a gift to be here. I first met Carmel when I was 17. I started dating this girl from high school, that girl. And I worked at a hardware store, and I'd save all my money, and then every Friday I would take $100 out of the ATM, and I would take her somewhere fancy, trying to woo her. And I brought her to Castanova's, or I think it was, and it worked. So this place has always been magical to me. I have been floored by the welcome that the community and the city has given me here, the village, and the chief. So thank you for being a great FTO so far. It's a lot of work for him just to train me up. And thank you, Deputy Chief Randall is here, Captain, what's his name? Donahue is here. People from San Jose drove pretty far out here to say hello, and some people even drove from Roseville, which I can't figure that out, but I owe them money, I think. But I really look forward to working with all of you. I think you're going to find the same level of passion and compassion for the city that the chief has with me. We're very similar in a lot of things. And I want to be accessible to all of you. So thank you to the community panel for being here. I know you're here hiding. It was more of a community panel than you could imagine. It was the standard questions, but there were a lot of, well, why you? Why Carmel? And I thought those were very powerful and real questions, and I think I did all right on them. But what a gift to be here, and thank you for letting me be your commander. Thank you. Oh, did I say anything about my family? I did, right?
You did. Any closing comments? That concludes our ceremony. Thank you so much for being here. We have light refreshments in the back, and please help yourself, mingle. I haven't met everybody, so I'll be walking around saying hi. But congratulations again to both Nathan. I want to make sure, Mom, I got it right. And Todd, Commander Traer. Thank you all. Thank you.